Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome to another WWE pay-per-view predictions video. This next pay-per-view is some Survivor Series 2012. I was actually going to say SummerSlam for a second there, that would not have worked at all. So yeah, Survivor Series 2012. It looks like it's going to be a decent show. I'm not looking forward to this as much as like some of the other pay-per-views this year, but you know, it might surprise me, it might be okay. I've actually not watched Monday Night Raw for 2 weeks now. Basically, I'm doing work experience at the moment, so I've not really had as much time to watch Raw. So I've not watched Raw for 2 weeks, but I've still watched SmackDown. So yeah, some of these matches I might be a bit unfamiliar with, like what's going on, but I'm sure I'll get like the overall gist of it. So yeah, the first match here, which I didn't know was going ahead, but I think it could be quite a good match. It looks like it's going to be a 3-2, a 2-against-3 handicap match between the three-man band, 3MB. Of course, we have Jinder Mahal, Drew McIntyre, and Heath Slater taking on Santino Marella and Zack Ryder. So it looks like it's going to be a 2-on-3 match. No, it's going to be 2 against 2. Actually, it's going to be 2 against 2. I don't actually know which two are taking part in this. But I'm going to say Jinder Mahal and Heath Slater most likely, with Drew McIntyre being outside the ring, ready to cause some distractions. But yeah, this three-man band, the 3MB, I'm really enjoying this little faction they've got here. I really like it. And I'm just really happy they're giving Drew McIntyre and Heath Slater a push. I'm not the biggest Jinder Mahal fan, but I do quite like him. But yeah, to be quite honest, I'm just fed up with Zack Ryder, and I'm not a huge Santino fan, but he's alright, but just not a huge fan. So my prediction for this is I think the 3MB will win, because it looks like they're going to push this stable, this faction. They're going to try and push them. So I think they'll win this match, and it'd be really disappointing if Zack Ryder and Santino wins. And of course, you know who I want to win, the 3MB, baby. Okay, so second match on the card is the Divas title match between the Divas champion Eve and Caitlyn. Now, this has been a bit of a rival going on for a little while. I'm kind of enjoying this rivalry. I mean, I prefer watching Divas matches to tag matches, as I've said before, because tag matches these days, in my opinion, there's just too many of them, and they're getting pretty boring, I would say. So I actually I'm actually really happy to finally get a decent Divas storyline. I'm just a huge Eve fan. Caitlyn, in my opinion, she's okay, but I just don't think she's ready for the Divas title. Not yet. I just can't see it going around her waist at the moment. And Eve, in my opinion, at the moment is doing a fantastic job. Really enjoying her stuff. And my prediction for this is for Eve to win, and I'm pulling for Eve all the way. Just love Eve. Okay, so next match is for the United States Championship between the United States Champion Antonio Cesaro against R-Truth. Kind of looking forward to this one. It's got the potential to be a half decent match. Antonio Cesaro, I'm enjoying his work at the moment as a United States Champion. I think he's doing a pretty good job as a heel, as a European heel. And R-Truth, I'm just not a fan of R-Truth, to be honest. I was a huge fan of R-Truth when he turned heel and started talking about spiders and stuff, and I just really liked R-Truth, but I just don't like the new R-Truth. I just think he's really boring, not near as funny as he used to be, and in my opinion, I just prefer Antonio Cesaro. I'm actually not sure who I think is going to win this match. Obviously, I know who I want to win. I want Antonio Cesaro. But who I think will win this match, I'm really not sure. I think they should keep Antonio Cesaro as a United States Champion a little while longer. I mean, they've not had much of a storyline so far between Antonio Cesaro and R-Truth. It's more or less just kind of came out of nowhere over the last, 2 weeks or something. Unless there's been more stuff happening on Raw that I've not actually seen. But yeah, I just don't think R-Truth would suit being a United States Champion. But I said that about Kofi Kingston as being Intercontinental Champion, and look what happened, he won it. So nah, I just don't think it's gonna work. I think Antonio Cesaro is gonna win. He'll probably cheat in some way, take advantage, and and win this match. So Antonio Cesaro to retain the United States Championship, in my opinion. Okay, so the next match is a match that I was really looking forward to. I was really looking forward to this match, but what have they done? They've absolutely made an arse of it, in my opinion. They've changed it, and they've changed it for the worst. They've not changed it for the better. It was originally Team Foley versus Team Punk. They had it all arranged, you know. It was a bit of a rivalry going on between Punk and Mick Foley, and the build-up to it was pretty good. It looks like it was going to go ahead, and now it's Team Foley versus Team Ziggler. So what's happening now is, of course, CM Punk is actually going to be in a title match, which I am really pissed off with, to tell you the truth. I am really pissed off because I know exactly what's going to happen when CM Punk retains his title at Survivor Series. But we'll get to that later on. But yeah, this Team Foley. So Team Foley, we have Mick Foley, who I don't think is going to be wrestling, which in my opinion is just stupid. I mean, the whole point of having a team would be if he was wrestling, so it just makes no sense. It should be Team Orton versus Team Ziggler. That would make more sense, but oh well. So yeah, we have Randy Orton, we have Kofi Kingston, The Miz, which was a bit of a shock because he was on Team Punk, which now known as Team Ziggler, of course. Kane, and of course Daniel Bryan. And for Team Ziggler, we have of course the Zigzag Man, Dolph Ziggler. We have Damien Sandow, Cody Rhodes, Alberto Del Rio, and Wade Barrett, which in my opinion is my favourite team out of the two. Don't really like Ziggler, but Damien Sandow, Cody Rhodes, Alberto Del Rio, and Wade Barrett, I'm a huge fan of them, especially Cody Rhodes, Sandow and Barrett. Not so much Del Rio, but oh well. So what I think will happen, I think Team Foley will probably win this match. Randy Orton probably the sole survivor. I'm not really sure. But there is also the possibility that this team will absolutely fall to bits. You know what I mean? Daniel Bryan and Kane could fall out, get themselves eliminated. We have The Miz who could turn on Kofi Kingston or turn on Randy Orton. So really anything could happen. But the way I see it, I think Team Foley will win, unfortunately. But yeah, I hope that's not the case. I hope Team Ziggler wins. So Team Ziggler all the way, in my opinion. Next we have the World Heavyweight Championship match between the Big Show and Sheamus. Well, Sheamus getting his rematch clause after losing the title to the Big Show at Hell in a Cell, which I was really surprised about. I was surprised Dolph Ziggler didn't cash in. So what I'm going for here, and this really should happen because it's getting, you know, it's taken ages for this to happen, but it really should happen tonight. Dolph Ziggler, the Zigzag Man, should cash in. I can see Sheamus winning the title here. I can see Sheamus beating Big Show, obviously being battered and bruised and everything, and then Ziggler cash in, and then obviously Ziggler become the new World Heavyweight Champion. Now that's what I want. I think that would be better for storyline, more entertaining. It's the better result overall, you know. So yeah, that's my prediction for this. I want Sheamus to win. If any of these two are going to win, I want Sheamus to win because Big Show's boring in my opinion. So I want Sheamus to win. But more importantly, I want Dolph Ziggler to cash in after this match. So, you know, we'll see if it happens. I've said it for the last, 3 or 4 pay-per-views, it's going to cash in, and it's not. So let's hope tonight's final tonight at this pay-per-view. So, yeah, that's what I want to happen in this match. Dolph Ziggler, cash it in, man. Cash it in. And, of course, for the main event, we have the triple threat match. For the WWE Championship. WWE Champion CM Punk taking on John Cena, taking on Ryback. So, yep, triple threat match now, which I'm liking more than, you know, Punk versus Ryback or just Punk versus Cena. Because, you know, I'm always a big fan of triple threat matches. I think they're really, really enjoyable. Or fatal 4-ways as well. But I just know who's going to win this match. I hate to say it. But there's this thing about The Rock at the Royal Rumble. Basically, the winner, you know, the current WWE champion at the Royal Rumble will take on The Rock, obviously defending his title. You have to defend the title against The Rock. I just hate how Rock just puts himself in a title match. It's bloody annoying, to be honest. And yeah, it's going to be Cena versus Rock again. Even though it was like Rock versus Cena at WrestleMania, this was going to be like a once in a lifetime match to see. And the way things are going at the moment, it looks like it's going to happen again. It's going to be Rock versus Cena for the WWE Championship, which Cena will win. So, because The Rock, appears once a year or something, once or twice a year, and they're not going to give the title to somebody like The Rock, who's not on the show very often. So, unfortunately, I'm going to go for Cena's going to win this match. He's going to pin Punk. Ryback's, I don't know what's going to happen to Ryback, but he's not going to win. And he's not going to be pinned either, because they want to keep his credibility up, I would say. So yeah, CM Punk is going to lose the title to John Cena, but of course I want Punk to win, because I'm just a huge CM Punk fan. I would love to see CM Punk versus The Rock. I think that would be an excellent match, but in all honesty, I think it's going to be Cena versus The Rock. So yeah, that's my pay-per-view predictions, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this. And yeah, I'll catch you all in the next pay-per-view prediction video. And yeah, thanks for guys, and I'll catch you all later. See you guys. Thanks for watching. Come on, Punk.